Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I hope you're doing great. Today we're gonna go over Scratch. Before we get into details what Scratch about, I just want to show you how it looks first. So I have this game here where this girl, I think her name is Jordi, is gonna try to kick this ball and then try to score a goal on Casey. So by clicking on this flag here, green flag, I click. Oops, he got it. So basically, Scratch is a tool or an environment that lets you create games, cartoons, tell your own story. You make it more interesting than this just shooting a ball. Okay, this is just to show you what is Scratch about. Okay. Now let's go back. And now we're going to go to details on how you can make, and I will go back and show you how I made that simple game, okay? So in this class, we're going to learn Scratch. You'll be able to create program or code using block codes. And we're going to see what are these block codes. So you can create your cartoons, tell your story, make a game. Basically, you would understand the following concept about programming, which is conditions, events, input, output, sequence. So these are the main things that you're gonna learn today. So what you need is your laptop, and definitely gonna need Wi-Fi because this is an online tool. And start having fun, start coding. You see, coding is really a lot of fun. Okay, before we go and start coding, I just want to basically highlight a few things about Scratch. It's a programming tool that actually based on visual instead of just text. It will, with Scratch, you're going to create cartoons, tell stories, make video games using what we call block codes, okay? So you make it easy way of programming. And then by doing this, you're going to learn concepts of objects, attributes, sequence, repetitions, conditions, events, input, output, exactly what we do in programming. So you're going to become, hey, a programmer, but having fun programming. Okay, so first to get into Scratch, you need to go to this link here. Scratch is a tool made by MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And you click on that. So once you click on that link, you don't have to join, or you can just start creating, just clicking on this button. You should be able to start creating nice games and cartoons. So click on this button right here, and then you're gonna find yourself in this web page. Of course, you're not gonna have those specific setting, but it's the same web page. So what you see here, to the left, you have what we call black code palettes. This is the black palette. Basically, you will have all your conditions, your event, your control, all these basically blocks under different, and we will go through this different, they are mentioned. If I want to make something move, I will have to click on motion and then select the right block, okay? I want to make some sound, I click on this, so that's how it works. This area here, this is the script area. This is where you move your code from, your drag, and as you see, and drop it right here, okay? And to the right, this is the staging area. This is actually where you create that scene, okay? This is basically, that's like your background. And then in the bottom here, this is where you select different stages. And then Sprites is basically a character or an object that perform actions. You can make that character move, jump, talk, walk. So basically creating some kind of interesting game with this sprite here. So you will have multiple sprites. This is just a famous cat for Scratch, but you can choose or create your own sprite, your own character. So this is the Sprite Pen. This is how from here, as you will see, we select. So I want you to notice the following thing regarding the coordinates. When you select your sprites and place it here, so basically the bottom here, it tells you the x and y coordinates or position. So in this position here, our cat is at x equal 0 and y equal 0. The position here are noted by x, and the positions here, like elevated, are noted by y. Okay, so so for example, in this position, notice that the sprite is higher now, or actually moved on the not higher but more. This is a two-dimensional image, so it moved on the y-axis, and it changed from 0 to 44, and also x changed a little bit to the right by 5 steps. Okay, this is just some information, because to make things move, you have to know exactly the location where you want to put that sprite or character. So basically, this is just the coordinates of the entire stage. So from inside the center is x equals 0 and y equals 0. And if you move here, x, it's gonna go higher. 0 stays, y stays on 0 level. But if you go on this direction, both x and y are gonna change. So these are the edges of this stage here. So you have in this corner here, we have 240, x equal 240 and y equal 280. 240 means from here all the way to this edge, it's 240, okay? And y equal to 180 means from here all the way to this edge is 180. And you do the same thing for the other quadrant. So this quadrant here, x and y are both positive. This quadrant, x, you're going from 0, this is 0, so x is negative and y is positive, okay? This quadrant, so both x and y are negative, and then you have the fourth quadrant, which is again x is positive and y is negative, because y is here. This is y equals 0, and we go down all the way to negative 180. So this is how you use the coordinates, the XY coordinates on the stage. So now let's actually create a game. What do we want to make this sprite here, our cat? We can call it Minouche. That was my first cat, and I just named it Minouche. Anyway, so you don't have to call it Minouche, but anyway, just let's make this cat walk, say meow, and then walk to the right and exiting the stage. But you can make more interesting than just making it walk. But the first step is really step by step. We're learning step by step. So let's just make it walk. So instead of going through the slides, I'm gonna go and actually show you how you do that, okay? And the slide material are gonna be there for you. Okay, so we go back to our tool. So I'm going to minimize the staging area. You can, by the way, you can maximize it like this, and you can minimize it. Let's create. All right, so we can come back and show you how I made this. Okay, let's just delete everything here. Just move them away. I'm just going to delete. So we don't have anything. Even stages, we can. So let's change the stage, because the stage we're looking for a stage music. So let's click on stage here, and the background was like Hall of Fame, like spotlight. Okay, so we select that, and I'm sorry again, I went too fast. So there's a list of stages you can create here. So the one we selected is this one here. Again, I'm thinking about the sorry about the sport game. I'm gonna go back here. What we want is music, and let's select spotlight. Now, to select your sprite or character, you click on here, and then look for that character, which is, okay, we said we're gonna use the cat, okay? So we click on the cat. Once you select it, you click on it, it comes to this area here, and then basically it'll drop here on the stage. So notice if I move the cat, the X and Y coordinate change, okay? I can move it this way, but we don't want to keep moving it with our mouse. We want to actually make a program and automate this, okay? So now, as I said, in the exercise we need to do, we want to make the sprite make sound, meow, and then exit the stage, walk in, basically, here just telling you to use the, we should be using the sound block to select, to get the meow sound, and then we're going to be using the custom. This is just instruction for you guys. So let's do it, okay? So we're going to go back to our game. So the first thing, okay, this is the block palette, okay? Let's select here. You always need to select the, since we only have one sprite, so to animate this, so it must be, this sprite must be selected. If you have multiple sprites, then I have to make sure animate highlight the sprite where we're gonna make it move or do something. So I have my sprite, or my cat is selected here. So I'm gonna go to control, which I am there already, and I'm gonna choose when flag clicked event, because the game, it's we're gonna trigger it or start it when we click on this green flag here. So when this is clicked, what do we want to do? So when this clicked, we wanna so what we want to do, we want to first go to the sound as instruction mentioned. We want to play a sound, so we click on this. Okay, so we're playing the sound. Now the mouse, but the cat is going to be doing a series of events. So we need to go to control, okay, and choose the appropriate block. So we want him to go, let's choose this one, repeat this event 10 times. Just, we can choose multiple things, but this is just one way of doing it, okay? So what we want this to do, note that if I click on sprites and I go to this tab here, this is custom. You will have like two kind of not copies, but position. So one image which has a certain movement, one image would have one position, and a second image which has different positions. So by going back and forth, just flipping those images, it will look like the cat is walking. So what we need to do, if I go back here to code, I'm gonna go to looks, okay? And I'm gonna do switch or change custom, switch custom here, okay? So I want my cat to go from one custom, which is one position, and then we want to provide some delay. Reason, if we don't put delay, you'll not be able to see the change of custom. So let's put like 1 second is too slow, too slow. Let's make it a little bit faster. So let's make it wait maybe 0.3 second. Well, we can play with those numbers, okay? And then I don't want to make it it's a shortcut. Normally I just copy Control C, Control V. I will have this without keeping going back and dragging it. So I insert them here. So what I did, I clicked on what I want to copy, and I clicked on Control and C to copy, and then Control V to paste, okay? So now in this case, so the cat is going to be in one position, it's going to wait 3 seconds, and then I'm going to select the other picture or image. Remember, if I go back to custom, one image is called cat A, which is this position, and another position, it's cat B. And we can modify these if you want, okay? So for example, I can, let's say, duplicate this. Now it has B2 since this is B1. I can edit, for example, this one. I can make, just for now, just for fun, we just change the color. We can do a lot of, let's just make it green cat. So you can see that, look, if we keep flicking from here to there to here, now the cat has a green head. But we don't want to do that in the game. You can do anything with the game, but just for the sake of what we're doing. So we're going to go back to code. So now we changed from position A to position B, okay? Now let's just see what's going to happen. See if we have to add something or we are done with the code. So let's see if the cat, remember, we need to have the cat walk, okay? All the way. First, it will make sound meow, then it has to walk, okay? So let me just maximize this so everyone can see. And I'm gonna click on this. This is how you start the game. Okay, why it looks like it's dancing? Well, the program did exactly what we wanted to do. Not what we wanted, what we did. So the reason why it's not moving, because we didn't ask the cat to move. We just changed in the same position. We were changing the custom of the cat. So let's minimize this and see how we can actually make this cat walk, okay? Now to walk, remember, you want to go to motion right here, okay? So under motion right here, I need to go and look for remember that we were talking about the X coordinate and Y coordinates. We want him to go to, after this, we want to give it some kind of position, okay? And this is one way I do it. So for example, if I want this cat to move this direction, I will just move it with my mouse and then note the position here. It's on 237, or let's just say 240 all the way to the edge. And then some negative number, let's say neg 23. Could be, any way you want to put it, Let's just put it on neg 20, okay? So I'm going to put this one here, back, and I'm going to say X to move to 240, and on Y, I want it to move, or we can keep it on 0. I want it to move to neg 20. Okay, so now let's see what's going to happen. So let's make sure that we got everything here. So here it will just change the custom, and here it's gonna move, okay? And then let's see. So maximize, click, start. Oh, what happened? All right, I'm gonna stop this. All right. So what happened? It's between changing customs and making this move. There is no transition. It went just too fast from this location to that location. That's what happened. So program again, it's what you put here in this code. That's what happened here exactly. As we say in computer world, we say garbage in, garbage out. But this is not a garbage. This is actually when you create code, you keep optimizing your code until you get better and then you would behave the way how you want it to behave. So this go-to position, it went very fast. It didn't work for us. Let's see if there is another one. Oh, here. There is a move 10 steps. I think this one, it's the transition that we can actually use instead of using move to X and Y position. Let's try this one. See, just try and error. And at the same time, you learn. If I maximize it, you don't need, by the way, to maximize it all the time. Okay, by maximizing it, now we can go click, and now it's moving 10 steps. So it's walking, it's doing exactly what we ask him to do. We can make 20 steps. You can, let's say it didn't go all the way, so I'm kind of gonna say 20 steps this time, okay? And then let's make him walk and exit the building. So this is how this is how basically you create a cartoon. Use the same principle and try to create. Remember that cartoon that we started with Jordi was shooting a ball to Casey, and then she scored. So I'm gonna let you. This is your task today. I'm gonna let you do that project. Okay. So just remember, when you go here, you have to select. I'm gonna close this one. You select from here. You select. So we said what's his name, Casey. Up. Here's Casey. So go back here, and you don't have to type the name. You can actually just scroll down. Casey was up there, and Jordi. And the reason why we choose Jordi, you can choose any because it has that kick. When you hover on, it tells you the number of customs each sprite has. Okay, click on this. Just remember, and then we can create pick another sprite. It's a ball. Now, when you program something, make sure that sprite is selected before you do anything else. Okay, so have fun programming. Okay, thank you. Bye.